If you are experiencing foundation issues, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
Lori Darlings presents the Coach John Limbaugh Show every Friday morning here on Daybreak Live. And, of course, Lori Darling with two locations now, one in Fayetteville and one at the golf course, Coosa Pines in Childersburg. And you choose. You don't have to be a member of the golf course either, golf club there either. You can just go over there and eat. And Coach Limbaugh, I love eating.
Absolutely. That's good. Yeah, that's my big problem.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Big game tonight, region matchup against B.B. Calmer and his homecoming for the Tigers.
Absolutely. They're going to be ready to play, and Coach Falls is doing a great job there, and they've been working hard, I'm sure, as our kids have. So it's going to be a rival game, a big game, homecoming for them, but a must-win for us as well. So we're looking at I need to run the table on the season now. We need to win the rest of them. It starts right here tonight with B.B. Calmer.
B.B. Calmer with an explosive offense.
Absolutely. They got some guys that can really get the job done for them. The quarterback and then that number 3 and 10. You got guys all over 8. They can move the football and do some good things and do it quickly. But I think our defense will be up to the task. We've been working hard this week, and Coach Reed does a great job of preparation. So we just got to go out there and execute.
There have been some super football games between these two teams the last several years.
Well, last year was as well. And now the thing about it is not just the fact that it's a rival opponent and a county opponent, but now it's a region opponent in that B.B. Calmer was added to our region last year when we lost to Reeltown. B.B. Calmer came in, and we're excited about it. It's a good opportunity, a good local game, and we're excited about it.
Your club in a really must-win situation to keep their region hopes alive. You got to do certain things to keep things moving. This Fayetteville team, work practice this week, getting ready for B.B. Calmer tonight.
Right.
Have they progressed this week?
Very well. Last week was a very tough ball game against Randolph County. Those guys are huge. And up front, they were just more than we could handle up front. But, we had that Friday off. We gave those guys Friday off. And we hit the ground running Monday. Now, we never look back. Our kids are very resilient. And, kids that are 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old, they have a memory that washes real fast. So they were able to wash it out of their system and get back on the field and get ready. And I think they've been looking forward to Calmer for quite some time now.
What are some of the pluses that you see for this Wolf football team coming into tonight?
Well, we get a couple of our players back that's been out on the injury list. We get a couple of those guys back. And I look for us to be able to move the football tonight. I'm looking forward to that. And I like some things I see on film, some things I think we'll be able to do. So, looking forward to the ball game.
Rain a possibility tonight
yes.
At the stadium?
The thing about it is their homecoming, and they have the right to decide. But, we'll agree to totally whatever their decision was, we'll go play it. So if the sun pops out at some point today, that's fine. If it continues to rain, that's fine. That football is all belong anyway. We'll go play it however it is.
It's funny how that football can bounce.
Absolutely. So rain's the same way. We're not worried about it. It is what it is. So we'll go play the ball game. It doesn't matter, Jimmy.
As an athletic director, you got a lot of balls in the air this time of the year.
Oh, absolutely. We've got our volleyball team doing great things. Andrew Peenan does a great job with our girls. We're very proud of those girls and the things that they're able to accomplish. And getting ready for basketball, and hopefully we can turn a lot of things around in basketball this year. And I know Coach Reed's looking forward to that, and Coach Lauren Morris is looking forward to that, and they'll do a great job with our boys and girls basketball team. So we got a lot going on right now.
As not only the head football coach, but the athletic director at Fayetteville with the Wolves, as athletic director, this COVID-19 has caused issues just so many different ways, including monetarily, and it's it takes money to run these operations.
It does, but we have a great support system, and we can always use more financial support and more help, of course. But as I go out, it's very rare, Jimmy, that I get turned away because our kids are great kids. Our parents are great parents. We are a family there. And I think people recognize that there are good things coming out of Fayetteville and good kids coming out of Fayetteville. And people in the Sylacauga area, Childersburg area, Fayetteville area support us.
What's so special about Fayetteville, Alabama?
It's just family. Country is family. You know, it's one of the greatest little schools in the state of Alabama. And we just love it there. Like I said, I've been there some time as a pastor. And when you get to know the people, you love it even more. It's just great folks there. And it's like, you know, growing up in the Childersburg area, I had my family growing up. And when I got to Fayetteville, it's like it was a continuation of it. Just great people.
Fayetteville and B.B. Calmer tonight is homecoming for the Tigers. Kick at 7 o'clock tonight. We'll have that game for you on WOIL and WOTM live from Legion Stadium tonight. Fayetteville's kids, a lot of them know B.B. Calmer's kids. They know their families, so it's kind of like a family reunion, so to speak.
Well, it is. You know, these kids, they talk to each other and so forth like that, I'm sure, and they're good friends, a lot of them. But it is that rival game. It's that rival game. But like you said, you know, our fans are going to show up. All the, you know, Darlin County schools are down to 40% capacity. You mentioned that about the COVID, and but their stadium is a little bit larger. And, you know, Legion Stadium is a little bit larger, so they are able to take in more of our people there. And you'll see the Fayetteville people there tonight with their rain gear and their umbrellas, and they're going to come out and they're always going to support. And so we have I think a great advantage there in that when we travel, the other team gets a good game, but we get good fan support.
Yeah. And
it's good. It's a great thing to see. But you know, the COVID has been a little bit different for us this year, but we have continued to keep up our cleaning efforts, and our you know, Superintendent Suzanne Lacey requires that we do that to keep our kids safe and healthy. And our principal, Amy Smith, is watching to make sure that is all done. And my coaches do a great job of cleaning things and disinfecting things. And so we're doing the best job we can there. Our fans are doing the best job they can by attending all they can. So, you know, we're making the best of it. But I think our kids have learned a lot. And no team in history for any of our schools have been through anything like this. So what we learn makes us better people.
Coach John Limbaugh, the head football coach and athletic director of the Fayetteville Wolves, Fayetteville and B.B. Calmer tonight. Your witness, your Christian witness, is so important to you.
Yes.
How do you balance that with just a football team? Because, you know, I see these get-back coaches on the sideline, and, you know, they're getting the coach by the shirt tail or by the belt loops or something like that. All of us, you know, get excited sometimes. Yeah. How do you balance that?
Well, you know, if you're talking about getting out on the field too much with officials or something like that, I think we have some of the most patient officials out there, and they do a great job. They really do. Week in, week out, they do a great job. And I ask our coaches to always keep me in check. But, you know, like I want to call a good game as offensive coordinator, as coach. I want the officials to call a good game too, and I will hold them in check. You know, as a you know, pastor of God's word, you know, I hold people in check to His word, and God has standards. Well, as a football coach, I have standards as well. So I want people to abide by those standards, the things I think are right. I'm going to always defend my kids and take care of them. And so, you know, you just try to always do the right things wherever we're at. We know we don't always do the right things. Jesus was the only one that did. He was the only one that was always 100%. So we all make those mistakes, and I understand that about our officials. Hopefully they understand that about me as well. But as far as football coach, there's no holding back. You know, that energy, that enthusiasm, but you got to remain true to who you are.
Yeah.
You know, some coaches feel that you have to holler a lot. Well, I'd rather a coach than holler. A lot of our coaches feel that you have to curse, and I teach our kids that we don't do that. My coaching staff does not do that. I don't do that. So that's one thing that we realize, that you use a different vocabulary. You know, have more intelligence about yourself and have some character about yourself, and say and do the right things.
Finally, this morning, keys to Fayetteville's success tonight against BB Comer?
Do not turn the ball over. Do not have.
You put emphasis on that, don't
right. You cannot turn that football over when you're playing a team the caliber of Comer. They're running the ball well. They're doing a great job. They're winning ball games. So what we have to do is we have to protect the football, and we have to run clock. We can't keep our defense out on the field. We have to run clock. Those are the two keys tonight, and respect the rep every down.
All right. Coach John Limbaugh, the head football coach and athletic director of the Fayetteville Wolves. Coach Limbaugh Show brought to you by Lori Darling's 2 locations in Fayetteville and over in Schillersburg at the golf course, Coosa Pines Golf Course. And I know, Coach, you and I both love eating at Lori Darling's.
She does a great job.
Really
Good
does.
food.
All right. Coach, always a pleasure. Thank you for coming by this morning. We've got more Daybreak coming up right after this.